Today we are going to see what is the difference between loc and iloc function is in Python. So let's start. First of all, we have to open the Jupyter notebook, and in the Jupyter notebook the first thing we need to do is import the pandas library as PD, and I'm going to create a list, and from that list we'll create a data frame. So first we need to do is import pandas library as PD. Then we are creating the list. In the list we are assigning the value apple, 1 and sweet for one list, and we are getting multiple list in a one single list. So these are the values. Like in one list we are putting apple, 1 sweet, in our second orange, 5 sour, and third pineapple, 3 sweet, and fourth also. So let us run the command. So now we have imported the pandas, and we have created the list. Now the second step we are doing is we will create a data frame and assign the column heading and index name for that list we have created. So for that we will give the command pd.dataframe. What pd.dataframe does is it will create a data frame with the name list that we have created earlier, like this one, and we'll give the name of the column, and the name of the column will be fruits, quantity, and flavor for that list we have created, and we will give the index for that data frame as A, B, C, D, and let's see how it looks as a data frame. So one thing we have to remember is that for getting the data frame we have to give data frame functions which is provided by these pandas. So we have to first give the command pd.dataframe, and with in data frame functions first argument will be the list we have created, and then accordingly we can give the column name and index also. So let us run that one. Now we have created the data frame, and now we'll see what data frame looks like. So for that one we can just give the name of the data frame that we have just created, like df in our cases. So this is our data frame that we have created, and it consists of the column fruits, quantity, and flavor, and it has 4 rows on it, and with the index that we have assigned like A, B, C, D. This is A, B, C, D. This is the index name we have given, and this is the column heading we have assigned in our previous command. So now let us see what is different between loc and iloc functions. So basically these loc and iloc functions are two functions provided by the Python. From that one we can slice our data, and basically by using the loc functions we can slice the data based on its label and index name, whereas for the iloc functions we can slice the data based on the index position. So one main difference is that when slicing the data or printing the data, if you want to print the data based on its label name, like label name A, B, C, D, or this label name of the column like fruits, quantity, and flavor, for accessing these data through the label name we have to give the command .loc. So basically it is a function .loc. We have to give that command. So let's run first this command. Df is our data frame .loc A. A is our index A, and basically what it will do is it will print the row with the index A, name A. So it will like print this row. So let's see, it has printed the first row with the index A, apple, 1 and sweet, apple, 1 and sweet. So this is the single row by its label name, and the single row means it will return as a series. So for getting the multiple row we need to put the double square bracket like this one. If we want to access the multiple rows, then we need to give the double square bracket and it will return as a data frame. For this one, we have, if you want to access the more than one rows, either A, B, or C, or many rows, in this case we are accessing row A and row C. So for that one, we need to give the double square bracket. Let us run that one. So we can see that it has printed row A and row C, for our data. So another one, if you want to specify which rows and which column we want to print, then by using the log functions, then you can use this label name. Like for the row from A to C, in this one, this our main from A to C, like it will print from row A to row C all the rows in this case. And for which column, like we have mentioned over here, that from the row A to C and from the column fruits and flavor by its giving its label name. So let us see what it will print. So it is printing that A, B, C rows and column is fruits and flavor. So basically from the log functions, we are printing or slicing the data based on its label name. We have given its label name, what is its label name in its rows and columns. So now we'll look at the iloc function. What it will do, basically iloc function will print the data based on its index position. Previously log function was doing or printing the data based on its label name itself, but now we can access the data based on index positions from the iloc functions. Iloc means integer location. So df is a data frame dot iloc, and what is it, index name, index row and index column. Basically double colon will gives all the rows, comma, and its column 0 and 2. Let's see what it will print. Like it has given us that two column first and column second. Column first was fruit and column second was flavor, and it is printing all the rows and two columns. And now we can compare these two outputs are same by using the log and iloc functions, but the command we have given for the log was its label named, but for the iloc we have given the index positions. Like in the column, the fruit has index positions 0 means first, and flavor, it was the second column. So basically we are giving the index positions. Now we look at the last one example for printing the data, all the rows, and the column will be starting from the first and second. This and this, what this different is that it will start from index number 0 to index number 1, leaving the index number 2, omitting the index number 2. So you can see that this was our first column and this was our second column. So this is the main difference between the log and iloc function. Log will print the data, slice the data based on its index name itself, and iloc means I means in, you can remember that I means like integer positions, and iloc will print the data based on its index positions. Thank you.